Hello everyone, Jim Hodges here, Indigo here. Indigo's a 10.5-month-old black lab that came in for our residency program. 100% black lab. She's happy, she's hyper, she gets excited, she likes to jump, she likes to chew, she likes to do just about everything. The quintessential black lab, if you will. She pulled very hard. I actually made a preliminary video when she came in. She was pulling so hard, but now she's a really good girl. I love her to death. I think she's doing a great job, and my job here is to help walk you through the obedience so you can get an idea of what we need to do with her if and when she acts out, okay? When I say act out, that means missing a command willfully or by accident, not paying attention. You've heard me say before, there's only one perfect being to ever walk this earth, and it's not us for sure. So we're gonna make mistakes, and we're gonna make mistakes in life, but our endeavor is to continue to improve every chance we get. You ready, sweetheart? I love the way she's watching me there. Good girl. Are you ready? Let's go. So let's go. That is, of course, my walking command. Anybody who's seen this before knows that. Let's go is to be very positive. I want her right here with me walking. I definitely don't want her pulling. I don't want her going this way or that way or even behind. Good girl. If she does, I'm gonna tap the leash, just like this. All right, right back to my side or to my hip. And when I do it, I'm gonna tell her, no, let's go. And then when she's walking correctly again, I'm gonna praise her. Not as much as if she did everything perfectly, but I'm still gonna let her know she's on the course to doing the things that I want her to do. So I talk about praise and I talk about consequence. I call that motivation. Praise is a combination of words, touch, treat, toy, positive emotion in the act of when she's doing something that pleases us. And obedience is obeying a command. In life, that means she's just doing what we ask her to do, okay? Consequence is when she does something wrong and she knows she's done something wrong, we're gonna bite her, okay? We're not here to intimidate, dominate, break her spirit, hurt her, or have her fear us, but we are gonna bite her just like mom or a sibling would do it. When we bite, we're gonna tell her or no, and then when she corrects it, we're gonna come back and give her that light praise I was talking about. And we go from there. So I stopped on let's go there. She stopped right here beside me. If she wants to sit, she can sit. If she wanted to lay down or stand up, I don't care. When I'm out on a walk or when I'm meeting someone or we're just out on a leash, she cannot pull me on that leash. If it gets tight, good girl, she has to release, okay? So when I said praise, words, touch, treat, toy, positive emotion, as many of those at one time. We're trying to work with all the senses here. That helps dogs to understand our praise and positivity towards them. Let's go. Atta girl, I hope you heard the tone of my voice. So you notice I made a quick, almost 180 turn. And when I did that, I just walked right through her. She was chilling beside me. She had to know where I was going. Sit. Hand signal for sit, tells her to sit. When I ask her to sit, she has to hold that sit. She cannot get up until I release her by going to another command or giving her the BREAK command. If she popped up or didn't sit, I would go, no, sit, and then come back, good girl, and reassure her. If she did it right, and this is where she gets excited or had got excited, she gets it right, I praise her. If she popped out when I was praising her, I would bite her and put her right back into the note, sit. We can't let her excitement or our praise cause her to break a command. So I can go back to let's go, or I can go watch. And watch my hand, I got a little treat. Step back, notice my hands are right here. I told her break, she came to me. I am giving her a target here. And now I'm gonna give her a treat, good girl. Let's go. So break is my release command. I try to teach my dogs that when I break, I'm gonna step back, I'm gonna give a target, and I'm gonna use a treat to begin with. We're not always gonna necessarily use treats unless we want to, okay? But I'm gonna give her a target, praise, words, touch, treat, toy, positive emotion when she does what we ask, okay? And I am laying the groundwork for the COME command. Just to give you an idea, since we're right there right now, I'm gonna try to get her where she's not paying attention. But break is release, come to me, and get pet and love. So, break, come, Did you notice when I broke her just then? Right, she started coming to me, and what did I do in the middle of that? I gave her the come command. I didn't tell her to come before that. I told her come when she was so excited. If you go back and look at her tail, you'll see that she was happy, okay? I'm gonna do that off leash. I'm gonna get her attention, show her a toy or a treat or something, and I'm gonna call her name, and I'm gonna say, Indy. See, she's ready to go and that tail's going. And when she commits to coming to me, I'm gonna tell her to come. So many of my clients say their dog will not come to them. Why? Because you tell them to come and you either put them up, you either correct them, or they realize that there's nothing you can do about it and they ignore you. I'm not gonna have her ignore me. If she ignored me when I said this, I would not give the come command. I would only give it if she committed to me. So then we get back to the point, we do the COME on leash, okay? So here's how I do it. She comes and I want her to sit in front of me. Good girl, didn't give her a treat. And now she has to hold that sit until I release her. So it's come off leash, and it's break. Good girl, let's go. So now we're gonna walk back around, sit. Good, DOWN from the front. Down, good. Now if she didn't down just then, I would have, this is her head, I would have gone, no, down. Okay, if I go to pet her and she started to pop up, no, down. She has to learn to hold that command when I give it to her. Now, she used to be a smeller trying to pick things up off the ground. She has done much better with that. Why? Because if she started to smell, standing up, walking, I would bite her and tell her, no, let's go. No, if we're not in a command, or if she started to do it now, it would be no, down, okay? I'm gonna let her know that I do not want her smelling and picking things off the ground. Good job, you ready? Sit. Very good girl, I'm proud of you, let's go. So that was DOWN from the front. We can turn right back around, down, hand signal from the side. Notice she wasn't in a sit. I can do it in the sit or standing up. I can also, she did the down, same thing as before, but now, stay. When I tell her to stay, that means pack your bags, you're gonna be there a while. She doesn't have to focus on me. She can smell the ground, she can't pick up anything, she can roll on her side, she can chew on something we'll allow her to chew on, okay? And we're good, and I'm happy. I try to do a down stay 10-15 minutes a day, and I would recommend that for you during that first month. It is what establishes you as the true leader, because a down is usually one of the most submissive commands a dog will have to do for its owner, okay? Let's go. Good girl. If we see she's getting to get her gut, let's go. Come on, baby. Good girl. We're back to walking. We walk here, we change direction. It's her job to go where I go, okay? Let's go. So if we're downtown, if we're in a market, we want her with that let's go real close to us. Let's go. So you notice I don't have a treat bag on me. I don't like treat bags except for if I really start beginning, but I don't want dogs to be working for a treat necessarily. I want them to work for me. The treat is a reward for doing a job well. Okay, watch my hand. Atta girl. Notice I didn't praise her to all 4 feet hit the ground, okay? When she got on, she was smelling to see who had been on the bed before, but she got on, I'm happy with that. Most place commands are gonna be inside, but there's gonna be a time that it's out. I don't mind if she's checking things out. That's not gonna happen inside as much. She can do this place command for a couple hours at a time. If she got up from, and when she's in the place, lay down, sit down, stand up, read a book, I don't care what she does. I'm not gonna tell her stay, and I'm not gonna give her one of those commands on the bed. The place is all we do. I like the bed to be oversized for her too. If she got up, I would grab her. I'd let her have the leash on her to begin with. We eventually would not leave the leash, so we always watch her. But if she starts to get up, I'd go get her, take the leash, tap her back. Just like almost with the let's go, but in the direction of the bed. No, 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 place. Good girl. When she makes a mistake, we need to make a mental place mark for that and keep going back to it, because repetitions are what's gonna fix it. So she makes a mistake, we don't wait till next week to do it again. We come back and revisit it so she knows what works. And how is she gonna know when it works? We're gonna praise her. And we have a cat walking right here. I don't know if she's watching it. I see her. Let's go. Another thing that Indigo does, or is allowed to do, is get on furniture. So you can use this command, come on, baby, to get in vehicles or even get up on a couch. Load up. And a girl, good girl. I'll give you a little reward for that. Thank you, ma'am. And then when we want her off, we can go break if we don't care, or off is to tell her to get off the furniture. If she did not get off when we told her to, it would be no, off, and we would tap her off, okay? She's likes to cuddle at times. We want her to be able to cuddle and do whatever our owners want her to do. The big thing with, I believe, with furniture is we need to make sure we're the leader, because I have seen situations where that can actually cause a dog to become a little assertive or aggressive with an owner. Be the leader, you should have no problems. The next command, or the last command, is the heel command. Okay, the heel command is basically a much tighter let's go. I personally use the let's go just about everywhere I go because that's tight in itself. The heel, when I stop, she's supposed to sit. We have her in a box, okay? Her job is to stay in the box. My job is to keep her in that box, okay? If she comes out of it, what are we gonna do? Tap her back in the box. In the beginning with heel, if you start to do this and you're gonna have her sit, you don't wanna walk 20, 30 yards. You wanna walk a few steps, and she's watching the cat now, but it doesn't matter. She's gotta work, okay? We're gonna go heel. We're gonna walk a few steps. We're gonna stop. Good girl. A little slow, but I'll take it. And she has to hold that sit till we release. Heel, hand signal. I'm turning. She's in the box. Now watch. I turn. She comes back in the box. If I stopped in the middle of a turn, no, come on, heel. No, sit. Heel. So now I'm going to come back and visit it. Good girl. Heel. If I stopped in the middle of a turn, she wouldn't be in that heel command. Good girl. Down. Heel. Good. Let's go. So we work it through. She made a little mistake. She's really, really good with the heel command. She made a mistake. Hopefully I gave you an idea of what I'm going to do when that happens. The glare is so bad. Hopefully you can see me here. So sit. Of course, I'm one of these crazy guys. Heel. Good girl. Break. Sometimes things happen. We just work it through. You know I'm here if you need me. If you ever come to me, there's not a charge for a follow-up. 336-945-3232. Jim Hodges Dog Training. Thank you so much. God bless. Break.